So just another quick note on something else, and yay, back to boring farming stuff. Milk prices, yay! So I was working at a farm earlier this year in January, and because I don't have a driving license, not a current driving license, I do have a driving license, just stupid medical restrictions, etc. I was having to get taxis everywhere, and one day this taxi driver, he was clearly like an exercise or fitnessy type guy, and he offered me, guess how many pounds? Pounds, yeah, for a litre of raw milk. He was going to give me 20 quid to get a litre of milk out of the tank for him. So it's like, it's not 30p a litre or 42p a litre. It's 20 quid a litre. So a lot of people, and myself included, sort of was very suspicious of the movement to leave the EU, and very suspicious. Like troubled by it, and I'm still troubled by it on various levels. But I know for all sorts of reasons, actually, I think it might be a pretty good thing now, actually, for various reasons. Mostly to do with things like this, like removing the restrictions on selling raw milk, because it's thought to be like health concerns with drinking milk that could easily go off, or they could easily go off, basically go sour, or rot, because it's not pasteurized and homogenized like all milk is that you buy in supermarkets. But in that process of pasteurization and homogenization, you lose its natural probiotic and prebiotic content, which is, as health experts continually tell us, very good for us. And people will go out of their way to get hold of this stuff to promote healthy gut microbiomes and things like this. And when it comes to like health foods markets, those are really, really lucrative and really, really big markets. And now when I focus in again on like my ambition to get into dairy farming, I think I sort of now might have a clearer image of like why exactly that is, like what exactly I want to sell out of milk, or sell made of milk. I've got this whole idea of a restaurant. I had this idea of like making lassis out of yogurt, like these yogurt-based Indian soft drinks a few years ago, doing that with the dairy. But like mostly, obviously, I wanted to do dairy farms, just like cows. And I want to work with cows. And like beef seems, I don't know, like not easier, but I mean less challenging, I think. I did work in beef initially because there's fewer jobs on beef farms and they don't come with accommodations often. But yeah, and then I fell in love with dairy. I actually really like dairy and love milking. So that's what I want to do, dairy, among other reasons. But yeah, this is a really good reason to do dairy, because in the future, like there might be a raw milk market in the UK. I don't know what the legal status of raw milk is, or like how easy it is to sell now. I don't see it being sold anywhere though, so that'd be a bit of a clue, wouldn't it? And I suspect we'll probably leave all these restrictions related to things like raw milk from the European Union when we leave the Common Agricultural Policy in 2024. So yeah, in a sense, it's like stepping off the edge of a cliff. However, challenges, opportunities, right? Silver linings and all this sort of stuff. We could see a nice big diversification in the market for milk, away from, merely the sort of consumer end of the market as a food product, but more as a health food product, and see a big market for raw milk potentially emerging, for which people are willing to pay, it would seem, a high premium, a very high price for it. And it really is white gold, isn't it, after all? Yeah, maybe. But yes, one good reason to do it. One good reason to be a dairy farmer. Bye everyone, love you lots, see you soon.